Hello and welcome to the 10th Annual National Cyber Summit in Huntsville, Alabama. I'm Nick Thomas with InfoSecSync, and today we have a treat for you. We have IT Pro TV here, and Mr. Adam Gordon is an edutainer with the channel, and we're going to talk to him about what he does for the channel, what the channel does for cybersecurity experts, and we're going to get a little geeky here in a moment. So, Adam, welcome.
How you doing?
Good, good.
Good.
Can you tell the viewers and listeners here a little bit about what you do and what IT Pro TV does?
Absolutely. So we produce IT-centric information. If you want to learn about anything IT, whether it's perhaps how to program your home router, how to become a CISSP, how to learn how to do ethical hacking, anything in between, we provide that content. We do it in a moderated format, very similar to what we're doing here. There's a host and somebody like me who's called an edutainer. Think of us as subject matter experts. And we do a talk show style kind of format. It's very interactive. It is very dynamic. It's always up-to-date content. We deal with issues that are in the moment, as we say. And we do it in about half-hour bite-sized segments. So that way you're able to consume information but not be overwhelmed by the amount of information you're consuming at any one time.
Awesome. So are these recorded events or are they live events?
They are both. We do shoot all of our content live. You're able to actually tune in and watch it being shot live. All the bumps, bells, and whistles. And then we produce a library of content that's actually formally produced, set up, done, and recorded. And then that stuff's available through a subscription model. You can watch it anytime on demand.
Okay, so anyone that wants to get a certification, CISSP, CEH?
Any certification you could think of. We do Microsoft, we do Cisco, we have VMware content, we do Amazon, AWS, Google Cloud Platform, Microsoft Azure, ITIL, ISO-related certifications, anything related to IT.
So online, anywhere, anytime?
Online, anywhere, anytime.
And it's a subscription base, I believe, right?
It is. You can buy a subscription as an individual or as a business. We often joke around and refer to ourselves as the Netflix of IT learning because we have that kind of a model. You can stream the content on demand.
Awesome. So Adam, tell me, so how is it that IT Pro TV picked a guy such as you looking like you just came out of DEF CON? You know, you just hacked the wall of sheep and everything in Vegas, the ATM. So let the viewers know and the people listening a little bit of background about yourself.
Sure. So I've been in IT security and IT for over probably close to 35 years now. I have a background as a formal educator. My degrees in political science and international relations.
Wow, that really
so
helps.
In the music business, you wouldn't know by looking at me.
Oh, yeah.
Business. But I started out back in a time when you couldn't actually go to school and study what we do or what we've talked about.
You had to learn it on your own, look in books.
You learned on your own. You were self-taught. And I always had a passion for two things, for computers and for teaching. And I was fortunate enough, I have been for my entire professional life, to blend those two things together and do what I love.
Awesome.
So I spent about 20 years working for a small little training company called New Horizons.
Just a little small one.
Little small one. World's largest computer training company, actually. And I spent 20 years working for them out of the South Florida and Caribbean offices, running the IT program there and as the lead technical resource. Being in the field consultant to our customers, and a trainer as an authorized vendor consultant. I worked with Microsoft, with VMware as a
lot of experience there.
All that kind of stuff. So that's what I did, and I do now full-time, work for IT Pro TV, doing the same thing.
That's awesome. So help me out here because I get a lot of questions from viewers and listeners about Pentesting. They hear, oh, it's glorious thing, you get paid tons of money. All you do is you run a scan, you hit enter, you get this report, you produce this report, you give it to the CIO, you give it to the CISO, bang, you get a check. How easy is that?
Quite the opposite, actually. So the good news is it's a rough estimation of what we do, but there's a lot of stuff in between, right? So like any good job, the first thing you got to do is figure out what you can do, but also what you're not supposed to do. And
correct.
So we talk about requirements gathering.
Off-limits list, on-limits list.
All that kind of stuff. Think about I was talking about this off camera before we got started with somebody we were chatting with, it's a member for IT Pro TV, does project management and has a background doing that for DAU, for the Defense Acquisition University.
And you guys also do PMP as well?
We do.
There's a plug for you.
Great person who does PMP.
Okay.
And if you think about the logic of project management and the framework associated with that, you have to go out and do requirements gathering, get a statement of work, get your customer and stakeholders buy-in,
together, yep.
all that stuff. And then once you have a well-defined set of requirements, you then formalize that, agree to it, and then we go in and get started. I've done probably hundreds, maybe thousands of these over my career, and I never ever touch a system. We never touch an engagement with a customer without a clear understanding and a written set of requirements that tell us what we can and
That's
cannot
all.
do.
That's all legal, right?
Very, very important.
Okay. So don't have enough time. A lot of time left here, but thank you for coming by.
Okay.
And thank you for staying in sync with
With
InfoSecSync.
InfoSecSync.